2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jason Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Just in the
Happy
nick of time.
Friday Eve.
Are you a bit puffed? Did the big boy do a big run to the studio?
Time to perfection.
Take a deep breath. It's okay.
Thanks, Mum.
We won't tell everyone that you just ran in.
Sorry.
Did you run? Did you take the stairs?
Come on.
You're a bit
have a look at
puffed.
That's on the left.
What happened?
Morning. We slept in.
We played musical beds last night, Clint, and not the fun type.
Oh.
Yeah,
That happens a lot in your house. I think you should put padlocks on the doors.
that's
Lock them in.
That's a
See,
great
kids, this is where you sleep until the sun comes up.
Yeah, that's.
Trout.
I don't think you could lock the kids in anymore. Someone suggested because we got the 3-year-old at he's
Who's
now
doing musical beds? The 3-year-old or the old ones?
everyone, Lauren. Everyone.
What?
Someone
big
suggested
ones.
cable
Sounds fun.
tying the child to the bed, but I'm
No,
like,
I didn't
think,
say that. I just said lock the doors.
Yeah, I think it's a
Was
bit
there someone new that suggested
No.
cable?
How are we?
I think the man cave might get a run next week.
Oh,
You should
the
put a
man
bed in
cave
there.
is very
Move
close
in.
to getting a run. Don't
you
be
Couch
worried.
out there.
Yes,
It's got a sofa bed
Perfect.
and a wine fridge.
one of those koala ones.
Oh,
You know where they
koala,
fold
yeah,
out.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
comfy, man.
Now I've looked at that because we've got a spare room, and I was like, "Do I need one of those?
Yeah, you do.
Is it a proper? It looks like a proper bed.
Yeah, it's like a proper mattress.
Heaven.
Use my code.
Hebs.
Hevs.
that
Well,
what
I
the
guess
kids
you
say?
missed the news then about
Octomum?
Octomum.
No, I heard. So
Octomum.
the doctor.
She had 14 children, and when she became a mum, when she was carrying the 8 babies, she's suing her IVF nurse because he
Implanted too
implanted 12
many embryos.
Like on purpose? Was it an
Did
accident?
she know?
I
Dunno.
think you're asking me the questions, and I just
Sorry,
don't
you're
He's
the
had his
news
license.
guy.
I just
Sorry.
don't
Yeah,
know.
my bad.
He's had
yeah.
his license cancelled.
Unfortunately, I'm just that.
Imagine carrying
I'm focused on the cyclone.
So
today.
what I'm trying to say is, Jace, you're having a whinge about having 3 children. Imagine being Octomum. She's got 14.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Imagine the musical beds in that house with
Good call.
8
Good call.
3-year-olds.
Yes.
Oh,
I am not the Octomum.
Octomum's babies must be like 12 or 13 now.
Oh, they'd
right?
be older than that.
Oh, imagine
How long ago was that?
breakfast.
And then what
I
was the
want this, I
TV
want
show,
that.
Jen and
I
Kate
want
plus
this.
8 or something? There was like a couple
Oh.
and my wife went down all those reality shows.
Oh, not the
Reality
reality
shows.
show.
I was waiting for it.
She went down. Is that what made her want to have more children?
Oh, I don't know.
She's
The
still
reality.
watching, hoping
We
she
should
can
have
have
just
8.
watched the E! True Hollywood story. Would have made life a lot easier.
Which one?
Any one of them. I love those shows. Hey,
Really?
cyclone hitting Queensland today. Spoke to my family last
I
night.
spoke to the in-laws last night too.
Yeah, they're all a bit worried.
Well, they've all got the tape on the windows with the
Oh, yep.
big you
Cross.
put crosses on them to stop the windows shuttering.
So apparently,
It's dangerous when my sister goes, "We're getting my mother-in-law to come and stay the night." And I was like, "Oh, because they want to get all the family
well,
together."
Also just hang out together.
Yeah.
Yeah, my family were like, we have done a panic buy. I said, you can't do that. He said, don't worry. It was at Dan Murphy's. There's plenty of stock. I was like, good on you, Mark.
Apparently, batteries can't get anything. Apparently,
Well, everyone's charging their power banks.
so because it's slowing, that's bad.
They're saying it's bad
Right,
because
that's
it
what I was gonna
actually
ask, yeah.
means it gets more momentum from the ocean
Yes.
and it gets more water
Oh,
involved. Because
Jesus.
the faster it moves, the sort of less water it collects.
Yes.
So if it's sitting a bit stagnant and it's building up
Mm.
more and more water. Now, it's 300 kilometres wide, which is wider than Tasmania, like 2 Tassies. That's how big the storm front is.
Extraordinary.
looking at closing all the bridges as well because of the wind speeds.
Yeah. Checking on
Nuts.
your loved ones up there.
Yeah. Might not make landfall until Saturday morning.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dear.
Isn't it funny that like a week ago we're sitting there going, "Oh, did we play the footy? Did we not play the
know,
footy?"
now it's a bit-
Like, thank God
I
that didn't
know.
go ahead.
They could have squeezed it in.
Surely. They could have played it today. They could have gone early.
Airports, schools, and public transport are now closed. But you think get a game in?
No time for that. No time for that. They wouldn't get the pies there in time. The hot pies.
Hey, want me to set the tone for today?
Well, you weren't going to be here for the opener, we
logged
didn't
it.
think. So we
It's great.
Yep. You happy?
Absolutely.
out with Dom Dollar or whatever we were playing and in with
Dom gets enough
a banger
airplay.
from yesterday that we started singing and we weren't allowed to play
Now-
that song.
I really want to meet Peter Andre.
Me too.
Do you
Really?
think we can make it happen?
Well, we were talking about
Can
it
we find
yesterday,
him?
and I got a random message from someone who knows him, who
Yeah.
I know. It's
Oh,
like
everyone says they know
3
him.
degrees of separation. She said, "Oh, I'm going to send him this clip. You must get him on the show." And I said
must
to the
get him
guys,
on.
I could get him on as a mystery instead of a mysterious
wouldn't know
girl.
him.
He could have been a
Oh.
mysterious guest. And we like wrapping them up in tinfoil.
I know, but he would have taken the tinfoil off and I would have been like, hello.
Well, that's what I said. I said, you
What's
guys would
your
have to
name?
do it to me. I couldn't give a mystery guest. The last one was Robbie Williams that we did.
Yeah.
We couldn't give that mystery guest to Jace because he'd be like, still a mystery to me.
Peter, no, that doesn't ring a bell.
Peter, Andre, let's do it.
Let's go.
Mysterious girl for your
Morning,
Thursday morning.
Melbourne.
Let's go.
Oh, that is just such a beautiful start.
Morning, Melbourne. Peter Andre. Now that puts you in a mood, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? We sort of started playing it yesterday, just a little snippet.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure our musical, very highly acclaimed musical director will be thrilled with our musical choices
Of course
this
he
morning.
will.
Shout out to Scott Baker, Teddy Smith.
Yeah, that's him.
Morning. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jason Lauren. We're doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express.
Guess what I'm doing tonight? Have a guess.
Billie
Tonight.
Eilish.
No, I'm not going. She's the one night she's not playing.
Well, it would have been funnier.
Aren't you doing some keynote speech tonight?
No,
You're
that's,
doing a keynote speech.
Is it? When's
that's a
that?
brunch
Oh, brunch, is it? Straight
TED
after
Talk?
the show.
for International Women's
Oh,
Day,
that's-
which is on Saturday.
Yes.
TED
that'd be
Talk.
good.
It's not a
Little
TED
panel
talk,
chat.
it's a panel.
No.
So the questions will be asked to me about being a woman in modern society, and I'm sure I'll
I
have
am
many
a
insightful.
woman.
Not I am woman, hear me roar. No, I'm going to Fashion Week.
Oh,
Yes.
you walking?
No, well, remember that random, very strange half offer came through for the.
You were asked to walk in the
yes,
fashion. Yeah.
I think it was like the
Still time.
normal people.
There's still time.
You don't have to be a model. You just have to be a normal human. Anyone could do it.
Oh,
Remember that?
really?
I was like, I don't know if I'm flattered or offended.
That's how it was pitched.
No, I think it was worse than that, the way it was pitched, wasn't it? It was like,
Honestly, they're letting anyone up this
Yeah.
year. Would you like to walk the runway?
yeah, it was a bit like that.
Jack Charles is doing it.
So
from
I'm
the
going to
Chrissy
see
Swan
Jack
Show.
Charles from the Chrissy Swan
Is he
show.
doing it tonight?
He is walking tonight.
Okay.
I also read that Jack Ginnivan is walking.
Is he? Guinea?
Football players
Guinea.
are taking to the runway. Oh, he's on Saturday night.
Remember when Robert Irwin dabbled in
That's
the fashion
right.
world?
I think he was quite good,
He
wasn't
looks
he?
Yeah,
great.
oh my
Look at him in
God.
the
Remember
mugs.
that photo shoot?
Yeah.
Well, at the Fashion Festival catwalk will also feature Bulldog star Cody Waitman, North Melbourne's Jai Simpkin, and AFLW stars Taylor Harrison, Emma, someone,
Joseph?
Carney?
Jai Simpkin. No, Emma, I just didn't read it. O'Driscoll.
Oh, okay.
So all these people are doing runway shows.
You
Why?
would have walked a few in your time.
Yeah.
Me? Oh, God, no. I mean, for obvious reasons, but also that's my
No, you were always
worst
there as
nightmare.
a Maya ambassador.
Oh, yeah,
remember,
right.
But
back
never
in the
walked
day.
the...
Why didn't I get asked to walk alongside
well, I
Jennifer
don't know.
Hawkins, Miss Universe Australia or whatever
I
she
mean,
was?
you and her
You
would have
could-
made a dynamic duo.
You could have had that fashion faux pas happen to you where the dress fell.
Remember that?
Remember that she walked in, someone stood in a dress and she had to run away in a G-string. Oh, poor Jen.
That was
I know, but if you're going to get
fantastic.
caught in your G-string...
I'd want to be Miss Universe. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so the question is, why didn't you get asked, Clint? Because you are, like, Jack Charles
Me?
is walking. Belle from Ben, Belle and Liam is walking in Fashion Week. Why don't we have a representative? Why aren't you boys doing it? I mean,
Oh, that was the throwaway at the start.
there's reasons you didn't get asked. Why didn't you get asked, Clint? You get your rig out all the time.
As it turns out, I did get asked.
Did you?
And
Was it
I-
the turnaround at the end?
I said no.
Did you?
Why?
Well,
Did you get asked to walk in the model parade or the
Was it the
one I got
swimsuit
asked to walk?
section?
I believe it might have been the swimsuit section.
Oh!
No, it wasn't. No. But no,
Oh, you
I
did?
think it was the same invitation as you.
Oh,
Yeah.
the average Joe parade.
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah.
We should have done it together, Armina.
That's
There's just no
I
way on
wouldn't
earth
be
I
able to
would
keep
do
a
it.
straight
Me
face.
either.
Because-
Natalie Bassingthwaite's also doing
Is
it.
she?
Yeah.
Was it
I
a
think Jay
matinee?
should do
The
it.
matinee, the one you were going to do? Or was that
Yeah, I
too
go to
nice?
bed early. Even Jack Charles, I'm going to watch him tonight from the Chrissy Swan show. And I'm like, 7:30.
Oh, that's too late. That's way too late to be out. Yeah, no, that's crazy talk. Unless Nat's going to play Voodoo Child.
Oh, I'd be
Baby,
there.
baby.
Good morning, Melbourne. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint here too. We've got a big show coming up today.
We do. Carlton fans get excited.
That's right. Every day in the lead up to opening round and next week, actually, we're going to be celebrating our Victorian clubs. We'll get a different footy team in each day. Plus, we're going to offload club memberships. And yes, Vossi
The Blue Baggers.
Bossy.
is in the house. See, I grew up in Brisbane, so Vossi was always like a Lions player.
Oh,
to me.
yeah. Well, I think he's still got a bit of love for the Lions, no
He used
doubt.
to play like junior footy with my Paul.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were teammates. I have to ask him about it because Paul raves about how good he was back in the day.
So your fiancé
he
could
chose
be a...
rugby instead. Oh, he could have been a champion, he
A
told me.
Brownlow medalist.
Could have been an Olympic high jumper or a Brownlow medalist. He
I-
decided that he wasn't going to do either.
I
Yeah, fair enough.
still have doubts over the big boy getting over the high jump
Have you
pole.
seen the photos? He's an old man now, but he still brags that he still holds the equivalent of the APS in Queensland high jump record.
Does he?
He reckons he's still on the board.
Do you reckon if we hired some mats and stuff?
I'll show Michael Voss the photos of Paul doing high jump when he was 16 and see if he recognises him.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. Should we get Paulie back out the athletics
Paul's on the
track?
show today, actually, because he has got me into the biggest predicament and he's washed his hands of it and left me to deal with it. So we'll be calling him shortly.
That's what we love about him. He's coming up, plus Formula One tickets on the way.
The Bridgewater Collection from Fairhaven Homes is not built for a single moment. It's built for all of them. Visit fairhavenhomes.com.au.
I'm coming home to
Jason Lauren's most memorable home.
Here's a go. You are going to hear a memorable moment, something that happened to one of us in our homes when we were growing up.
Yep.
If you can work out whose story it is, Lauren, Clint, or myself, you will win $1,000.
That simple. Let's go to Rita in Melbourne East. Good morning.
G'day, Rita.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we?
You sound sprightly
hello,
this morning.
Rita.
What are you up to this early?
Well, I'm here at this basketball training session with my nephew. It's off to bring him along, but it's yes, I'm
Basketball
sitting
training
in the car
before
and I heard
school.
you guys.
Is he training for the NBA or something?
6:25 a.m.
What are
Wow.
you, bouncing with one of those headlamps on so you can see it? That's crazy.
You must be pretty good. All right, Rita, let's see if we can win you some cash nice and early. And if you get it right, I want to hear a squeal at basketball training.
Here we go.
Good luck.
I came home one Sunday morning to find all of my brother's 20-year-old mates passed out on the couches after a big night. They were dressed in my school dresses.
Thank you, Homer. All right.
Homer Simpson did that voice over there.
Rita, who do you think it belongs to? Clint, Lauren, or myself?
Yourself.
Jeez.
Jay. Oh, no, Rita. No, it's not Jace.
Sorry, Rita.
Your brother's... Do you have a brother?
No. Did I have
Your
school
bro-
dresses? No.
Your brother's mates all over the couch just passed out dressed
Should
in
we
your school dresses.
Try Jordan.
Jordan
Yeah,
in
Geordie.
Mentone.
How are you guys?
We are good,
Good,
mate.
Jordan.
What are you up to?
Just on my way to work.
Nice.
Just
Good
pulled
on you.
over on the side of the freeway.
He's
All right.
He's a
Safety
Saints
first.
fan. Mate, whose story, or who does the story belong to?
It's got to be Lauren, doesn't it?
Yes,
Got
it
it.
does, Jordan. Let me name and shame. It was
Awesome.
mainly
Thank you so much. How good's that?
Jason Pennings, my brother's best mate. I said, whatever you do, you can have a house party, but don't let them go in my room. I came home. There was Jason passed out in my school dress.
Was that the
Passed
first
out.
time he got into your school dress?
Oh.
Yes, he was more like a brother to me.
Right, gotcha. Okay. Hey, Jordan, $1,000, mate. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Have
Good
a
on
great
you,
day,
mate.
guys.
No
Good
sweat.
on you.
Hey, coming up, we're going to check your run to work. Latest in news. Did the Phoenix play last night?
They did. They lost, unfortunately. So no All-Melbourne NBL Championship decider.
That would have been
I know. They lost by
awesome.
30. They got smoked.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
mob.
I think we peaked on
I
Sunday.
think it was the fact. No, I won't say that. Actually, you've cursed them. You've cursed them.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Blair Athol or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Well, good morning, Melbourne. Just gone 25 to 7. Didn't know the AFL get tax exemptions.
Yes. Tax-free.
Mucho discussion about that at the moment.
Yeah.
What's tax-free? What part of it is tax-free?
I think it initiated to help community clubs and the like.
Right.
But obviously, like, say if I'm a player, I'm on $1 million contract.
no,
Oh,
they
no,
get
no,
taxed.
no. The players have to pay tax.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'd be trying to get a kick down at
Well,
Glen
that's-
Waverley Challenges. Or
That's
whatever.
why I asked, Ross.
The mighty Glen Waverley Challengers.
What are they called down there? The Panthers?
The Hawks, the
Hawks,
Rovers.
The Rovers.
Hey, the Bridgewater
The
Collection.
Mully Lions.
The Bridgewater Collection from Fairhaven Homes is not built for a single moment. It's built for all of them. You can visit fairhavenhomes.com.au. Thanks to those guys. We will have another $1,000 to go this time tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We got Formula One tickets after 7, but coming up next, this is always a bit grim, but
Surprise things you find in your food.
what have you found in your food?
It shouldn't really be called a surprise, should it?
13 24 10 to get involved. Excuse me, I did not order the cockroach.
Yeah.
Hey, 13 24 10 is our number. What have you found in your food that shouldn't be there?
Tasty.
In return, I got $200 Kogan vouchers up for grabs. Kogan helps you get what you want for less. Kogan.com, that is clicking awesome.
Who loves Mexican food?
Mexican.
Oh,
Tacos.
Play the Mexican
Tacos.
music.
Burritos. Enchiladas.
Quesadilla.
You know what I've just
I love
gotten
a
into?
quesadilla.
What?
I've just tried sour cream for
I
the
know.
first time in
I
my
know.
life.
You're so basic.
Thank you. And when it comes to Mexican, it changes everything.
I know. Or if it's a little chili, a little spicy, just dunk it in the sour cream.
Yeah, I'm big
What about
on the
a
Mexican
little
at the moment.
enchilada dunk?
I love an enchi.
The food, the people, the place, love it.
Well, you
very
also
strong
love this
country.
place. Remember when you busted Clint and I in the driveway at GYG?
Gee, what?
How do you
that's
how do you
right.
actually say it?
Guzmane Gomez.
Guzmane Gomez.
I found I could see Clint's silly little hatchback pulling out of the
We got
drive-through
busted.
outside
And he
DFO
tapped on the
Moorabbin.
window
Yeah.
of the sports car.
We're
and
supposed to be
both
saying hey for 10K or something, and we were sitting there eating GYG in the car.
mouths covered in sour cream and avocado.
You were. Yeah,
Not a
you,
single offer to bring you any kind
No.
of burrito.
you were sprung. It was like how you see them catching cheetahs on a current affair.
Yeah.
Walked up, tapped on the... Oh, hi.
Lol. Anyway, this woman, she was an enthusiast for GYG.
Was she?
How do you say it?
Guzmane Gomez.
Don't ruin it for
Guzmane
me.
Gomez.
Don't ruin it
No,
for
no,
me.
it's not that bad.
Okay.
She was getting a burrito, and she ordered extra guac because she's not an
Oh,
idiot,
love
and who
guac.
doesn't love extra guac, extra sour?
Guacamole.
Sorry?
He said guacamole.
Guacamole.
Wasn't that it? Guacamole,
I'm so excited for a bit of Mexican.
Anyway, yum.
Have you had a few this morning?
Oh, maybe.
He's tired. We're all tired. She ordered extra guac, and whoever was working at GYG
Guzmane Gomez.
was also a bit tired because instead of putting extra guac in, they just whacked in a whole half avo.
Oh.
Just
Oh,
you know
not
when you
crushed.
not crushed up,
Perfect.
not guacked
I don't
in,
mind it.
just a half avo. You can the shape, the
Yeah.
pip was gone. But like you know when you go, I hate that when you go out for breakfast and you order like avocado toast. And they give you toast and avocado. I'm like, I don't want to peel it myself. I'll just stay at home.
I lived in New Zealand for a
Oh,
few
yeah.
years, and in that time, something happened that ruined kids' parties for me. Little Cheerios, little sausages.
Yes.
They're called different things. in
Cocktail
every state.
Frankfurts.
Cocktail
Chipolatas.
Frankfurts. No.
What
Yeah,
are chipolatas?
chipolatas are like skin-free sausage.
Oh, skin free.
Oh,
Yeah.
hang on.
Isn't
no.
that just mince?
Oh, that's Chev-Ups, I think.
What's
What are little
Chevers?
what are little boys?
No,
Isn't that what they're called? Soldiers.
no, no.
That's what they were.
No, that'll
Yeah,
get you
little
cancelled.
boys.
They were.
No, they're not.
No,
They are.
like the little red sausage with the skin.
A footy frank.
No, Footy Frank's a long one. This is like short
I
and
mean, it's
stubby.
footy frank. Little boys.
Yeah, they used to-
no.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
that's what they've called.
Who's they?
Some states call them little boys.
boys.
Oh, well, I'm not going to Google that. That's not what they. Why are they called?
It's weird because, like, here they're sort of cocktail frankfurts, but in like New South
Queensland
Wales,
Cheerios.
are they?
Cheerios?
New South Wales,
No,
I think they
Cheerios
call
are
them little
donuts.
boys.
No, Cheerios are the
Aren't
little
Cheerios?
sausage.
Oh no, they're churros. Churros are donuts.
Anyway, my
Have
point
you heard
was
that, Brody?
my point was
Yes,
look at the
he's-
screen. A little rat's foot was found in one.
A little rat's foot in a little boy's.
The little boy had a little rat foot.
I think
That
it might
doesn't
have
look
been.
like a rat's foot. That looks like a dog's foot.
No, that's a rat foot. We just zoomed in.
Oh, that's hideous. In the chipolata.
Yes, and now whenever I go to a bloody kid's birthday party, there's a little boy.
Oh, stop saying that.
Sorry.
They can't be called that. There's no way that's what they're called. They're not.
They are.
No, that's been cancelled.
That's
That'll
because
get you
you're a
cancelled.
Victorian and you called them
You
a
go to
cocktail
jail for-
Frankfurt.
He's not going to jail for calling the sausage that. Like, honestly, that's what they're called.
Why are they called that?
I don't know.
There better be a better explanation than what I'm thinking of.
of. 13, 24, 10.
Can you get the rat's foot off the screen? It's making me feel sick.
13, 24, 10. Would you like me to put photos up of Cheerios?
There you go. There's a Shell Ready Express chicken sandwich now. That looks much
Don't
better.
put photos
Thank
of
you.
little boys up there.
13, 24, 10 is our number.
Are you guys serious? That's
We're
not a thing.
100%. It's a
Seriously?
thing.
Well,
It's
maybe
a-
in the 70s.
I'm telling you now, some
I'm going to
states
Google it, all right?
Don't do it. You will go to jail.
It was fun
It's not
while it
funny.
lasted, Clint. 13, 24, 10 is our number. What have you found in your food? We are talking little surprises in your food.
What's in your food, Melbourne?
Says us as we chow down on breakfast. Nothing in
it's
that.
breakfast time. No, keep it simple.
Just
Bit of Greek yogurt
Oh,
and berries.
don't say that. I'm halfway through.
Greek yogurt.
Bit of Greek yogurt and berries this morning.
Here, it's come in the form of peanut butter on toast. That's weird. That's not how I ordered it.
I haven't had peanut butter on toast for like 6 weeks.
Hello,
I'm just having a little taste.
Right.
Clint's.
Hello, Steph. How are you?
Oh, good. How are you?
Not
Good
bad,
morning. I
Dal.
love you guys.
Oh, we
thanks,
love you more, Steph.
What'd you find in your food, Dal?
I've had two, but the first one I can tell you was I found stilo wool. You know when they scrub the slime.
Steel wool.
What
So
sort
I'm
of food was it in?
I was having pasta marinara, and there was all like this like stilo wool, and I thought, it was in my mouth.
Did someone you know cook it, or were you in a restaurant?
No, we're in a restaurant.
Seafood marinara? Or just like, is that like
Yeah,
just a-
marinara seafood.
Steel wool marinara.
Yeah, steel
Yeah,
wool.
so we called them, and they said, when the chef, when they clean when they wash the things, and
Yeah,
or
depends.
maybe accidentally. I thought, well, it's not good enough.
No.
Did you get a free garlic bread?
No, so all they did was give me a free coffee.
Oh,
nah.
shouldn't
You
go
deserve a
back
garlic
there.
bread
Don't
for
go
that.
back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Simon, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. Were you in a restaurant or a home cooked meal?
No, it was my cousin actually. He got takeaway Chinese,
Yep.
and they were nearly 3/4 of the way through and found a cigarette butt.
Oh, that's
In the lemon chicken. A cigarette butt.
They complained and they got $500 worth of free food and drink.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
But
that
the
was worth
question
it.
is then, do you want to go and eat there again?
No, you give it to family and friends.
Go and enjoy some
Have a-
lemon chicken. With
that's
your
a winner.
syrup.
Have a dart on me.
$500. Yeah, that's don't tell the health authorities.
Carlos.
Here's $500 hush money.
Yep.
Hello, Carlos.
Carlos.
None of us can speak this morning.
Hello, Carlos.
How are you?
Not bad, mate. What'd you find in your food?
Kind of like the other guy in the lemon chicken. We're having some Chinese. A friend of mine took a bite, and he's like, "Oh, there's a bone in his teeth." And then he took it out, and it was actually a screw.
Jesus Christ.
Wasn't in the same restaurant, was it?
It must have fallen off the wok handle.
Oh,
Not off the wok
The
handle.
funniest part was
Like a nut in a
we
bowl.
were so hungry. We were so hungry and waiting for it that we were all like, "Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, you should pull them up," while still stuffing our face.
Yeah. Just take it out. It'll be right.
I'll be honest, I would continue eating too. I mean, I wouldn't crunch into it as hard.
No,
but,
you wouldn't
know.
want to chip your
Carlos,
tooth.
are you on a voice decoder?
No,
You
no,
just have a listen to him. Say
No,
something.
no, that's my voice.
Okay.
Oh, deep.
It's very deep,
Deep
isn't
voice.
it?
Hey,
Did you like that one,
Oh,
Clint?
very much so.
Ooh,
Christine's
Carlos.
called in.
Lemon chicken.
The nut.
Guys, Christine's
was it
called
the
in
nut
to
chat?
help settle an argument earlier. Earlier,
right,
we were
'cause-
talking about how there was a rat that was found in a little boy.
No, rat foot.
Rat foot found a little boy.
In a footy
dash
frank.
Cheerio dash
no,
footy frank.
you're Victorian. We are Victorian, you and I, and we here call them cocktail frankfurts, don't we?
Yeah. Cocktail
Yeah.
frankfurts,
And
which
in-
is the
in-
ideal name for them.
Queensland, Cheerios.
Cheerios.
Cheerios is cereal.
No.
Or baby savs.
Yeah, little baby sabs.
What the hell is a baby?
Hang on. Christine's
Footy
on the line.
franks.
If it's a baby sav, what's a daddy sav?
Oh.
I'll let you Google that one.
A big sausage.
That'd be a big one.
A full-size sausage. Not a cocktail-size sausage. Well, what? Like a battered sav, is it?
Oh, I'd get that checked. Let's go to Christine. Morning, Christine.
Hey, morning.
All right, you want
Morning.
to weigh in on the Cheerio debate?
/ little
Yeah,
boys.
little boy debate. So I can confirm in Victoria that they are in fact little boys.
Oh.
I used to work at Baker's Delight, and when we had fresh bread with the sausages in
Yes.
it, we had to scream out, "Hot little boys, come and get your hot little boys."
No.
Yes.
No.
Terrible.
Doubted
Christine.
it. You doubted it.
I doubted it for a good reason. They shouldn't be called hot little boys. That's
I
not
think that
acceptable.
they're not anymore, but yes, back in the day, they were hot little boys.
Did you never go to a party as a kid and tuck into it?
Stop.
A cocktail Frankfurt.
What about
Yes,
the daddy
because we're in
ones?
Victoria, in New
A
South
daddy
Wales.
sav. A big daddy sav in Queensland, if you don't mind. Who calls them daddy savs?
I can't believe Christine was screaming that.
That's cooked. That's not. No.
That is
No, yeah,
not.
they were cooked. They were. The
They
little
were.
boys.
They were cooked.
And you know what else?
You
Queenslanders are so weird. Do you eat them cold?
I don't.
Queenslanders just
What do you
eat
mean?
them.
Just without steaming
Just
them?
eat them.
We take them out
Out of the fridge, out of the
No,
deli.
you can't be doing that.
Yeah, Queenslanders. Paul did it once, and I was like, "That's grounds for divorce."
Did you dip it in tomato sauce?
Got to
Little-
have it in tomato sauce.
Yeah, you got to have the
yeah.
little boy in tomato sauce.
Oh my! Stop talking.
Hey, footy's back this weekend.
Nearly.
Friday night.
Bring
So
it on.
Thursday's off, but Friday's on.
The
Yep.
Swans and the Hawks at the SCG.
Are you
So
going?
Hawks are these.
I'm gonna
It's the
go.
opening game.
It's the open. Yeah, exactly. They get to open the season.
So you're going because you'll be in Sydney
Yes.
for the Today Show. So who are you barracking for, Sydney or
Sydney.
or Hawk? You,
Oh,
it's a bit-
are you
kind of
taking-
have to.
Are you really?
I've got
Why?
so many Hawthorn supporting mates who
But you-
just rub my
really?
nose in it every time they beat Melbourne, which
God,
is a
you're
lot.
such a sourpuss.
I
know.
am.
I see when my friends barrack for another team,
I
I then
hold
barrack for their
grudges.
teams when they play.
Well, look, to celebrate footy being back, we are getting in your favourite Victorian clubs. New club every day. We're offloading club memberships.
Oh.
Catching up with some of the stars of the
Today
club.
is the Blue Baggers Day, so stay tuned if you're a fan of Carlton. We got a surprise for you. We also had a little trot around the MCG yesterday.
She's looking good.
Isn't the
She's-
paddock looking spectacular?
We went down to inspect the ground. More on that soon.
We found
But,
some very
were
interesting
you-
things out about the ground.
Were you overwhelmed out there? It's like it's a coliseum.
It's huge.
It's huge.
And being on the ground at the MCG and looking up at those at the stands in the stadium, you realise just how big it is. You sort of lose that perspective when you're in the stands. When you're on the field,
Goalposts are up. No lines on the
They're
field
about to be
just
drawn.
yet.
Hot dogs weren't cooked either. They weren't ready to go. I thought, we got the pies. No,
when's
they're
the
not.
first? So there's another week or so before the
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
MCG.
and
What's
then
the first MCG game?
It is
Clint?
Carlton. The Blue Baggers are in action. That'll be
Yes.
fantastic. Up against
Richmond.
That's right.
And then the Saturday, I think the pies.
Hot pies.
Hot pies.
First few rounds are a bit of a dog's breakfast, though, aren't they?
Hot jam donuts would have to be back this year, wouldn't they?
What do you mean? Of course.
Of course. They're a
I
staple.
didn't see the
They're
bands.
staple. I haven't got a price list, though, but they might have gone up. a
Oh,
little
we
bit.
were at the MCG yesterday. It was blowing up because he bought 2 sparkling waters. And how much did it cost?
$6.20 each.
That's a lot.
Hang on. Each.
Each.
$6 each.
That's a lot.
It's $12.40. I believe.
How's your maths going down?
That's a lot for sparkling water. I don't know
That's
why I'm
insane.
whispering.
You sure they didn't
I'm worried
accidentally
the MCC might hear.
Did
I know,
they
you could
scan
never
it
offend the MCs here, Darl. Are you a full member yet?
No, not yet. Restricted.
Oh.
because of the sparkling
Lame.
water?
Probably. Would have been cheaper.
This is Nova. As we get a cloudy day ahead, tops of 25, our thoughts are with everyone up in Queensland. I know the old family group chat was going off last night with my
Yes.
sisters. They're all getting their kids to come because they've all got like teenage kids, early 20s.
Oh, they're all back in lockdown.
Yep. Mum was like, everyone home.
Yeah. My in-laws all live up in Brisbane. Well, not all of them. Most of them live up in Brisbane as well. And we're thinking of them. I spoke to Paul's brother yesterday. I said, how are you going? He said, yeah, I've done the panic shop.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool. Was there stuff on the shelves? He goes, yeah, Dan Murphy's is fine. I was like, oh, that's your panic shop.
yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Couldn't get water, couldn't get batteries, couldn't get milk yesterday when I was talking to my sister.
Yes, everyone got onto it
And
very
they're in
early.
Brisbane, right?
They're in Brisbane.
Wow.
They're actually down here, Manly, where they reckon is the area it's going to make landfall.
first.
Yeah.
And
So how are they feeling? Are they scared?
Yeah, I didn't want to ask her that.
Yeah.
You know, but just the tone she was using, like, the kids are going to be home. We're getting her mother-in-law to come, and she's like,
Get the family together. Well, that's the other thing, because you don't want to leave elderly people on their own.
No, there was definitely a sense I could hear in her voice.
Yeah.
Trepidation.
Yeah.
Well, it's the unknown as well, and that's
Well, it
the
is-
scary thing
and that's
about
the thing.
natural disasters or natural things like this.
And as we go to air this morning, it has slowed somewhat, which apparently is more dangerous in many respects because it is currently offshore. It's hurtling still at great pace towards the coast and is expected to make landfall around Saturday morning, late Friday night now. So it's sort of
Right.
pushing back a little bit
Which
more.
is terrifying to know that that'll happen in the middle of the night.
But the warning
Yeah.
zone now includes Brisbane, the Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast, Byron Bay, Ballina, and there's sort of cyclone shelters being set up.
Because
it's
what's also
extreme.
frightening is that the size of it, it's like you see it on a map, right? And you think, oh, it's a little swirl out on the ocean. It's like, I could be wrong here, 300 kilometres wide or something is the storm front, which is like larger than Tasmania, hurtling towards. So it's not just, it's all the way down there.
190
East Coast.
kilometre winds. That's
Yeah.
insane.
It's scary.
They're shutting bridges in Brisbane. So
And then in Brisbane, as you know, Jace, the Brisbane River can flood very quickly.
Yeah.
And when it does, it turns that.
Well, that whole, like last time we had the huge flood up in Brisbane and I was living there.
What was that? Was that like 6 years ago?
No, it was a bit longer now. Was it
About 10.
2014?
Yeah, 10,
maybe
10 or so
2014.
years.
But that whole South Bank area, where it's like that little city beach area opposite that was all underwater.
Yeah. And then it just turned to mud, didn't it?
I mean, to be fair, that city beach was mud already.
Well, I haven't been in a cyclone before. Have either of you?
No.
I have.
Gen Z, out of all of us, Gen Z, the person who is a fraction of our age, because you're not a Cairns.
No, Port
Port
Douglas.
Port Douglas girl. Port
Yep.
Douglas girl.
So you've seen some things?
Yeah, I was in Cyclone Yasi, which was a Category 5, and that hit land at a 5.
Where were you?
I was at home, but we used to live on a bit of a property, and we were in between two creeks, so everything would flood.
So what did you see and hear? Like, how terrifying was it?
It's really scary. It's mainly the winds that scare you the most because
Yeah.
it's so loud, and the trees are falling basically right near your house. And we have to move all the boats at the marina, so the marinas goes empty, and you have to go take them all the way down the creek.
Oh, forget going out on that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you don't want them to be pushed onto the land. Or
I mean,
into
that's what
people's homes.
happened in Brisbane with the flood. The boats became almost missiles.
Exactly right. And was your house okay?
We were out of power for 2 weeks.
Jeez.
Wow, that's a long time.
That's a bloody long time,
Yeah.
mate.
Do people? There's cyclone shelters up that way. Do people
Yep.
actually?
Yeah.
The entire communities shelter.
Yeah, heaps of people do, especially the ones who live on property because they get flooded in for so long. We never did, but all of our family were in the same area, so we all just stayed together. But yeah, it's really
Were you
terrifying.
scared?
Yeah, it's really terrifying, especially when it's late at night and you there's no
Yeah.
power.
Small communities, and they're all now under one roof. Like, if anyone's, getting up to any shenanigans up there, they're all now living together.
What do you mean?
Well, just in those small towns, You know where I'm going.
Oh,
Families?
No, not families.
Not families.
No.
I mean, if Jenny's stooping the neighbour, and now they're all under shelter.
Why? I would trust you to say that. Why would you say that?
No, I'm just.
Well,
I'm-
we're talking about
I'm
something
thinking
really
about-
serious.
I
happening
am.
up in
I'm thinking about the
Queensland.
living conditions. I'm just that adds.
They might share a sleeping bag.
There
I'm
you
not
go.
sure cyclones bring a romance. I think people are.
I'm not
got
saying
bigger
that have a
issues.
throwdown at the shelter. I'm just saying they're all under
Sounds
one
like
roof now. That'd be awkward.
Very strange thing for you to say in this conversation, I would have thought. Do you want to
well-
ask Gen Z, what happened in your family home during Yasi?
Yeah, were any
Well,
parents
we're
acting strange when they're at the shelter?
I mean, we are family, so we kept it pretty clean, pretty low key.
Pretty nice and clean.
You get right.
I mean, I don't want to take sides, but I'm probably on Lauren's side.
Yeah, right.
It's a ridiculous thing to say. But our thoughts are very much with all our family and our friends up in Queensland. Check in on your loved ones up there.
Absolutely.
Hopefully everyone stays safe and hopefully it gets downgraded
I've just
before
been
it hits land.
I've been checking in with our friend Christina Hearn, who's
Friend
up
of the
there.
show.
She's actually up there visiting her mum, who's quite elderly and having to stay there. She's on the Sunshine Coast, so we're going to check in with her a little later.
I'll tell you
because
what.
She's been sandbagging
they're
the house.
sandbagging, they're taping the windows, they're
Wow.
getting ready.
The amount of work that goes into getting ready as well.
And the cleanup afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy. Everyone just forgets and moves on with their life. But,
Yeah.
they're left with the devastation.
Yes, we're thinking of everyone up in Queensland this week. Look after yourselves.
We'll keep you updated on any more news that comes into the Nova newsroom.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Windsor Gardens or download the Revo Fitness app, revofitness.com.au, or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
You are on the air with Jason Lauren. Clint's here too. Guys, I'm looking forward to our little outing at the Grand Prix.
Oh, my.
Is that next Friday?
Well,
That's when we're going,
Actually, controversially, I forgot to RSVP. I need to get onto that. We've still got a week. They'll have us.
Am I not on the list?
You text me twice yesterday. I know.
Am I not on the list?
No, you're never on the list. You're
Am
always
I?
going to be a plus one.
Am I ever on any list?
No, you're a pleb.
Oh, that's kind.
Jeez, wow.
Well, he is.
Can I just make a list?
Can I just a plus one?
Just make a list and put myself on it?
People of Melbourne, can you please start sending Jace invitations?
No.
Because now I want him to get them and have to RSVP and go.
Because he'll go to everything.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, you will.
Invite him to some
yeah, you'll fly the
events.
flag for Nova.
No.
Clint knows all the hottest events in town. He gets all the tier 1 invitations.
And he never
I
gets
get
to use
the
his plus
occasional one.
Yeah, right.
No, you are his plus
you
one.
can come as my plus one. Have fun for us. Come on.
You're okay. You just said you wanted to go to the Grand Prix.
I'd just love to get on a list. No, I want to come to the Grand Prix.
What about
Well, you're not on the
grid?
list,
That's
so
a
you
good
need to be
one.
one of our plus ones, bro.
All right, I'll be a plus
Choose
one,
your player.
bro.
Otherwise, I'll ask Jizz. Producer Jizz, do you want to come to the Grand Prix?
Oh, what?
Absolutely. I'll be anyone's plus one. I'll do
you're off
anything.
the list, Jace.
Hang on, I was never on the list.
Well, you were the plus one, but then you said you didn't want to go, so now Jizz
Yeah,
is coming.
Jizz is the plus one.
Am I still your plus one?
No, he's taking Brody. Producer Brody.
Yeah, sorry.
I'll drop you guys off. I'll do laps and pick you up.
Actually, we need an Uber driver, don't we?
You
All
do.
right.
They're hard to get around the Grand Prix, actually.
No, it's all good. I won't surge.
Nah, you can come.
No!
You can come.
Okay.
Someone, if you've got a plus one, let us know. Jason needs to come to the Grand Prix. We've allocated our tickets already.
All right, we're giving away tickets to the other catches this morning. You've got to take me.
Jace, if you do the sound,
Yeah.
you might win tickets.
Oh,
to the
okay,
game.
I'm playing today.
Okay, all right,
Okay.
we'll start with Kylie and Geelong. Kylie, all you've got to do is make the best Formula One noise, sound, car noise, and you could be winning these tickets. Good luck.
All right, Jace, I would love to be a plus one as well, so let's get these tickets.
All
Come
right.
on, here
Well,
we
you guys
go.
are actually going head to head, Kylie. You're in tough competition with Jace.
Okay, go for
Oh,
it.
that's a tough one. All right, here we go.
Oh, that's
There we
not,
go.
that's not bad. That had quite a lot of stamina.
Yeah, it had a bit of depth in it as well.
Yep.
A few bit of variation, you know.
I didn't think it was anything amazing.
All right, well, let's go to Soren.
Thought it dragged, to be honest. All right. we're
Let's
going
go to Soren in Sandhurst. Good
Hello,
morning.
Soren.
Hello.
Soren.
Soren, are you there?
Soren's out. Moving on. Taylor's Lake. Hello, Sarah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Sarah. Who's your favourite Formula One team?
Red Bull.
Oh, yeah. Is Verstappen going to win the Grand Prix next week?
Fingers crossed, I'll be there to see it.
Oh,
Okay.
well, here we go. Let's see if we can win you some tickets so you can take your son. Good luck. Go for it, Sarah.
Get it, Sarah.
Oh, it went a bit like a horse at the end. But it was pretty good effort. Are we going to Soren?
I think Soren.
Soren's gone.
Soren.
Soren's
farewell.
gone?
Sorry, Soren.
Sorry, Soren.
Sorry, Soren.
Try
All right,
tomorrow.
one more
What about
call. Jay in
Oh, turn your radio down,
Bayside.
brother.
Turn your radio down, bro. Good morning.
Phone caller.
Oh.
Oh, here he is. Jason from Bayside.
I'm not Bayside. I'm Bentley. More man of the people.
So, did you not get invited to someone's plus one to the Formula One?
You know I didn't get invited. Can I just get to the sound?
Okay. All right. Do your best Formula One.
Do you feel a bit aggrieved that you're not going to the F1?
Yes, a little bit, yes.
What a shame. you did
Occasional
that.
invite wouldn't hurt.
Okay. All right, Jason. Give it a crack. Go on. That was
horrendous.
shocking. I watched
serious?
I watched you do that.
He was good.
Is that serious?
I watched you
That
do
bloke.
that, and you were moving your phone too far away from your face. You should know that.
Can I go again? Just
No.
on the mic?
It's Sarah or Kylie, guys. You two decide.
I have a favourite.
Yeah.
I have a favourite because Kylie,
Kylie from Geelong.
you did promise to take Jace with you.
That still stands, yes.
Oh,
Kylie,
Kylie,
the
the
tickets
tickets
are
are yours.
yours.
Congratulations. You're off to the Formula One Grand Prix.
Woohoo! Thanks, guys. Hopefully I'll see you down there.
Well, you probably won't see Jace because he doesn't have tickets, but Clint and I will be there.
Can you pick me up, Kylie?
I'd love to pick you up.
All right. In the
Ooh,
car.
lucky you.
Wow.
Have a great time. Kylie wants to take one of her kids,
Oh.
so you're definitely not her plus one.
Your chance to win tickets to the Formula One. We will do it again tomorrow. The countdown is on. Don't miss the Formula One Louis Vuitton Australian Grand Prix. Thursday tickets still available. grandprix.com.au is the place. Well, good morning, everyone. It is just gone 21 to 8. Just want to do a bit of a shout out to our executive producer, Brody the Thumb.
Uh-oh.
Why is that?
Have I forgotten his birthday or
What's
something?
special about
No,
today?
he had my back last night. So
Why?
we live near each other in Bentley.
Mhm.
It's perfect. The Boundary Hotel is right in the middle of us two.
Oh, so it's a meeting spot.
It's a good meeting spot. Anyway, I was on the phone to Brody last night and I got a notification on my cameras that someone was sort of toying around our front yard. And I loaded up the camera. And
What time?
This was like 8 p.m.
Where were
And
you?
I was in the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
you weren't at the Boundary Hotel.
No, I was in the man cave out the back. And then I loaded up the camera and I could see this guy trying to get into the
It
white
was
four-wheel
Brody.
drive out the front. And I said, Brody, I think someone's breaking into my car. I'll be back in a second. And I've hung up and I've gone running out to catch the guy. Turns out I forgot I parked my car down the street. It wasn't my car. But Brody sent me a text saying, I can put pants on and be there in 7 minutes.
Many questions. Why was there another car in your driveway?
No, it was parked like right out the front. Wasn't
So
in the
no one
dri-
was toying around your front yard.
It was, no.
It was on public property on the
Public
street.
property,
Oh,
yeah.
it was just a person getting into their car.
Yeah.
Okay.
What time was it?
And why was Brody having his pants off at 8 o'clock at the
That's
Boundary
that.
Hotel?
I mean, that's
Or he wasn't
no,
at the
he
Boundary
wasn't at the
Hotel?
Boundary. He had his
Oh.
pants off at home.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's
Well, he's always got his pants off.
Part
He's a nudist.
acceptable.
Don't.
Yeah, really rattled me.
Did you? So were you full
I think you
nude?
should come with no pants. That'd scare them off.
You're full nude.
Full nude.
Okay.
It was nice and warm yesterday. I showered at about, 6:45 and there was no putting clothes on after that.
So just you and Parsley Parsley's the dog, sitting on the couch, nude.
I was cooking dinner and walking around and
You
stuff.
cook dinner in the nude?
Oh, that's
What happens if you get a little oil splatter?
What did you cook?
Splatter.
Steak on the barbecue.
Oh,
On the
no,
barbecue
no, that's
nude?
an open flame.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
all right.
that's outside.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's not all right.
When you're nude, do you wear socks?
That's the least sexy thing
Yeah, I-
on earth is a man in socks
Do
and
you?
nothing else.
Or just a sock.
Oh, I would put my Crocs on.
You what?
His Crocs,
Oh.
naked but in Crocs, cooking
That's
a barbecue.
strong. I like that. Yeah, well, you got to protect the feet.
no. You didn't want an oil splatter on the toes?
No.
Nah, that's unacceptable.
I love that.
Good on you,
What
mate.
if an Amazon delivery package comes?
I haven't thought about that.
Do you have a towel at the front door or something? Quick vanity towel.
Where's your wife?
She's in Japan at the moment.
Ah.
I don't
If
think
she
she's
was
coming.
home, would you be cooking the barbecue nude in your Crocs?
Absolutely.
That's why she's in Japan.
She moved there.
Dinner and a show.
She lives in Tokyo now.
Yeah, she ain't coming back, bro.
No.
Hey, coming up
You're
next,
going to
guys.
die alone.
Word-
With parsley.
With parsley, yeah. Words you cannot say.
My partner has a Kawasaki.
He's got a
Is that a motorbike? Like a Kawasaki?
Kawasaki.
Yeah, I'm having spaghetti bolognese.
Do you avoid Italian restaurants?
I can't say the word guacamole.
Sorry?
Guacamole?
Guacamole! Remember, we are laughing with you, not at you.
This morning you've already said reality.
Oh, bad time to stuff up.
No, all three of us have had a shocker this morning. You said
My
reality.
news wasn't in English.
No, we've made some real balls ups.
All right, here's a go. If there's a word you cannot say, give us a ring, 13 24 10. The Flemington Racing Spectacular returns with Group 1 racing this March. Tickets from $30. Kids under 18 free. Visit vrc.com.au. I got double passes up for grabs if you want to go.
You just articulated
Every
every word
single word
like this. You
of
are
the
opening your mouth big.
Racing carnival.
Spectacular.
He didn't want to say
I was
racing carnival.
so hoping he fell.
13 24 10. Words you can't say. Morning, Melbourne. This is Nova 100. You are on the air with Jace and Lauren. We're doing it thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
It's words you can't say.
Despicable.
Aha, the Flemington Racing Spectacular returns with Group 1 racing this March. Tickets from $30. Kids under 18 free. Head up vrc.com.au for details.
What words can't you say today, Jace?
It's been a few.
Yeah,
We've all had a shocker.
We've had a shocker.
We have.
All right, Melbourne, it is your turn. 13 24 10. What is a word you can't say? Quinn, good morning.
Good morning.
Is there a word you struggle with?
You use it in a sentence if you can.
I put ornaments on the tree.
Oh,
Ornaments.
Christmas ornaments.
It's ornaments.
Ornaments.
Yeah, ornaments.
Try
I
again,
said
Quinn.
ornaments,
Ornaments.
Ornaments.
Yes. She's just sticking with it.
Yeah.
Ornaments. You know what? And when you're a kid and you can't say a word, I don't know if your family were
That's
the
cute.
same. Yeah, but then the whole family starts saying it, and then they
Yes,
say it like that for the
yeah.
rest of eternity.
Well, that's how one of our old producers, Sharon, remember her family,
Yeah.
Boglognaise.
She thought it was spaghetti
Boglanese.
Boglanese, because that's
Boglanese.
what she said as a kid. Now they all say it. And
And-
she was like, hang on. What do you mean that's not how you say it?
Yeah, she firmly believed
Because the whole family said it like that.
it's Boglognaise.
And then she'd go a little bit fancy and she'd go Boglanese.
What would she think in a restaurant? Like,
Imagine
they're saying it
that.
wrong. Every restaurant we go
Spag
to, Dad,
Boglanese.
they're saying it wrong. All right.
Laura in Kilsyth, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Is there a word you can't say? Can you pop it in a sentence for us?
Last month was February.
Oh, it's a toughie.
Sorry, what was that?
February.
Spell it.
It's hard to spell as well.
Yeah, spell it. Give it a crack.
Februry. February.
Nah, you're
No,
a
I
little,
think you
little
balls
stumble
that
there.
up too.
But it is a toughie.
Yeah.
February.
February.
Hang on. How do you say it?
February.
No, don't you say it at the same time. Wait, go, Clint.
February.
No,
You don't say February.
no, it's February.
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 No, no.
How do you say it?
February.
February. How do you say it?
February.
Oh,
No,
okay, that's
you've
different.
changed.
Before you were saying February.
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 No, it's gone back to the
No,
way
you're
he was
saying
saying.
February.
February.
I
Do you
think
know
it's
what?
spelt
Let's just
not
say
how it's
Feb.
pronounced. Feb. Feb's behind us. We're in
Lisa,
March.
good morning.
Morning.
You got a word you can't say? Chuck it in a sentence.
Some women are really feminine.
Oh. They are. Some women are really feminine.
Feminine.
Feminine is a hard one. Feminine, Lisa. Feminine.
What about femininity? Femininity.
In February.
Feminine February.
Femininity.
All right, George is 13.
Aren't you doing a women's lunch today?
Oh, I'll be talking all about femininity. Georgia.
I am strong. Strong. I am invincible.
Invincible.
I am woman.
It's International Women's Day on Saturday. It's a very important day on the calendar.
So you got
It's
a
all
couple.
about
They've got you
being
speaking.
Femininity.
Yeah.
Femininity.
It's on Saturday, so you still got a few days to learn how to say it.
Georgia, good morning.
Good morning.
How old are you, Georgia?
13.
All right. Is there a word
Georgia.
at 13? You're allowed to have many
Yeah.
words you can't say. What's the one that you get stuck on? Can you put it in a sentence?
When you come out of jail, you're a criminal.
Say it again, Georgia.
When you come out of jail, you're a criminal.
A criminal.
A criminal.
What about that song? Smooth
Criminal. Sabrina Carpenter, Taste. Morning, everyone. A couple of minutes away from 8. This is Nova 100. And in the lead up to opening round of the footy, and we're going to do it again next week, we're getting in your favourite Victorian footy clubs, some of the stars of those clubs, and we're offloading memberships this morning. Vossi's in the house. Blue Baggers, it is your day. We're celebrating Carlton after 8. And we got a little bit of a surprise for the
Yeah.
Blue Baggers this morning.
Surely this is their year, Carlton. Is that unfair to...
No, I just had a flashback. It felt like I was on a replay show from a year ago.
Oh, that's harsh.
No, I think
Poor
the boys are
old
going to have a
Blue
huge
Baggers.
year.
Yeah,
And
so do I, actually.
stay tuned if you are a Carlton fan because we
Yeah.
have a surprise
Surprise.
for you. But I got a surprise of my own this week. I was mentioning before the song about in-laws, and when you choose someone to be in a relationship with, Clint, a relationship is when two people come together.
He knows, he
Yeah,
knows, he knows.
okay.
Yes.
And you inherit their family also.
Yeah.
I look at my Paul and I think, you hit the jackpot. He's great mates with my brother. My sister-in-law is awesome. I met his family. I, too, have hit the jackpot. Paul is one of 5. He's got 3 sisters and a brother. And
Jeez, that's a big jackpot.
a big jackpot. And they're awesome. Kids are great. They don't live in Melbourne, so we don't get to see them all the time.
Oh, that's great.
One lives in Perth.
Even
One's
better.
in Canada. 2 are in Brisbane.
Just gets better.
Great.
Anyway, our families don't get together very often. So Paul's older sister, Belinda, said, guys, why don't we do a weekend in Melbourne? This was last year it was planned.
Belinda got a big family? Kids?
One son, Jake,
Where's
who
she
we
from?
love, lives in Perth currently from
Right.
Brisbane. So everyone said, great, let's go to Melbourne.
Oh, everyone.
Yep, all the couples. One isn't. They live overseas.
Do they all have kids?
No kids. This was an adults weekend.
Oh, adults
Still, though,
only.
everyone
Yeah.
coming to town.
So
Okay.
the two sisters
Yep.
and their husbands, two sisters and their husbands and the brother and his wife.
Right.
And our niece, nephew and his wife. Great fun people. Super excited. Coming for the weekend. My family, Paul's family, haven't spent a lot of time together
Oh,
either.
everyone's oh, God,
So
I'm
we've done
getting
a few
anxiety.
things together.
Okay.
No,
Yep.
I'm like, this is great. It's a weekend as well. How good. So they're coming to town. This happened in October. It's all going down in April. Paul this week said to me, oh, Darl,
Oh, no.
guess what?
They're staying with you.
No, that. I've got a racehorse and it's running in the Scone Cup.
No.
I was like, amazing. He's so excited. I said,
No.
when
We'll
is
go.
it?
No.
I said, we better go. He said, no, it's the weekend my family are in town. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
like, oh, well,
Fantastic.
we obviously can't go. And he was like, no. But I got to go to New South Wales.
Well,
to
he
see-
owns the horse. He's got to go.
He must go.
No. You can't be
What
on
about
his
the
side.
family?
No, it's his
The whole family is coming to
Oh, they're
Melbourne.
not going to Scone?
No.
They're coming to see you?
Yes, and he's going to the horse races
Oh, that's
in New
fun.
South Wales.
I got him on the line. Paulie, great
No,
move.
no.
Great move.
Congratulations on
O'Brien.
the horse, Paul.
Can we come and watch the horse?
She should spend more quality time with my family, I feel.
You cannot. That's not on, boys. I thought you'd stick up for
The
me.
owner needs to be there for the horse.
Paul.
Yeah, the owner needs to be there. You haven't spent much quality time with my family, so this is a great opportunity.
Can I just-
one-on-one?
Paulie, can I just clear something? Which horse is it?
Oh, are you joking?
Oh, you've got to go and see Are You
You
Joking?
gotta
Excuse me,
watch
I
Are You
have
Joking?
a share in Are You Joking too? So I should go and they can have the house for the weekend in
No,
Melbourne.
no. You need to entertain. You're like, oh,
Yeah, you
who
need-
needs a towel? You having a shower?
Now, Paul, I'm hoping that now I've shamed you in front of the whole of Melbourne that you're
Well,
going
you've actually woken me as well because I'm on a different time zone. I'm like Jace today.
Oh, no, are you on cyclone prep?
Yeah, he's away.
I'm in Queensland. Yeah.
Oh, you've interrupted.
But all good.
cyclone prep.
No. So shut up. Sorry, he's playing the sympathy card. He wants you all to feel sorry for him.
Please
He's
stop
not-
yelling. Stop yelling at him.
He's playing the sympathy
Stop
card. He's
yelling
nowhere
at
near
him.
the cyclone. He's
Stop.
nowhere near the cyclone.
Stop yelling at him.
He's in
Paul,
Cairns.
Have
There's
you got
no cyclone
access?
in Cairns.
Paul, have you got access to water and batteries?
He's fine.
You got a Japara?
I could be up here until the horse runs.
Oh no!
What activities have you promised your family that Lauren will help out with?
She's taking them shopping, lunches, dinners.
Got to go to Chadstone.
We're going to Les Mis. We're going to a musical.
Are you? Lucky thing.
God, you'll take up a row.
I think Paul's bought the horse in the race just to get out of it.
What about that exhibition at the
NGV?
NGV, that's a
He
good one.
can't go. Paul, come, like, honestly, this
He's
is
got
your
the Stone
chance.
Cup.
Hang on. Can I ask
Are
a
you
question?
all seriously on his side?
Yes. Question. Paul, would it be a fly-in, fly-out on the same day? Because I think jet lag would get you. You'd probably stay
Yeah,
the night,
would.
right?
Well, if the horse wins, I'm definitely staying. Actually, I will be staying for the night.
It didn't go as
Is
planned.
anyone on my... This did
it?
not go as planned at all. Is anyone on my side?
Paul, I'm incredibly
Melbourne's
sorry.
on my side,
I'm sorry
surely.
we woke you this morning too.
Paul, can I come to the race?
What? It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
I already had you on the plane, Stannis. So, yeah, you're coming.
Obviously, that's only if you make it through the cyclone, Paul. 'cause,
Oh, my God. No. This
Pray
is...
for Paul.
Pray for Paul. Pray for Paul, Melbourne. We're praying for you, Paulie.
Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
All right, you two
Okay.
back to bed. Poor guy. He shouldn't be waking him
That
like
did
that.
not go
does.
as planned.
Got to just get the sandbags going.
Yeah, I know. He's up there sandbagging. And
He's not sandbagging. His whole family's in Brisbane, actually in the cyclone, and he's in Cairns.
Well, he's not sandbagging. He's
sunning
on the phone to
himself.
you, copping a cert. Poor guy.
Not.
I hope that horse
No.
wins. That'd be
So
good
do
to
I.
see.
Yeah.
No.
He
no.
deserves a break. It is
No,
just
no,
gone
no,
8:02.
no.
All right, let's go to the phones. We've got, she's a teacher.
Yes.
Everyone say good morning to Miss Gemma.
Good morning, Miss Gemma.
Good morning, everyone.
Hang on, you're a teacher and you've got 5 kids.
Wow.
No, they're not all mine. I'm
Oh.
just taking them to school.
Oh, you're
doing-
like Uber.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
You know
yes.
what, though? If my kids' friends were friends with the teacher, I'd be like, well, you can just take all the kids every morning.
Yeah,
You're
she's
all
good
going
at it.
that way.
Works out well.
Good on you, Gemma.
All right, Gem, you want to roll the dice and go for $5K?
$5,000.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Victoria, meet your new charcoal obsession, Iljana, now at 13 stores. Thanks to those guys, you are about to hear a question. You will have 3 seconds to answer. You must answer in that time, okay?
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
luck. If you don't know, guess, Gemma.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your knowledge of horror movies?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Here it
Not
comes.
so-
Then
Okay.
guess.
What is the name of the clown from the movie It?
3, 2,
Pennywise.
$5,000! Gemma, how did you know that? You just said you didn't watch horror movies.
No, that's wonderful.
Have you seen it? Obviously.
I have.
Oh my
A long
gosh.
time ago.
Gemma, congratulations. You're a
Oh,
teacher.
no.
Tell me, what does $5,000 mean to you?
Oh, it's a great long weekend.
Oh, yes!
Go off!
Can we come?
Yes, everyone's welcome.
$5,000.
Congratulations, Gemma.
Going to Gemma.
way.
Have a
way.
great day, Dale. In the lead up to opening round, and next week we're catching up with your favourite footy clubs, the stars behind them, and offloading club memberships. Today,
Our next guest is the senior coach for the Carlton Football Club. He's won premierships, he's received a Brownlow medal, and he's recently started conducting citizens' arrests around Melbourne.
AFL legend Michael Voss performed a citizen's arrest while buying his morning coffee.
Somebody get this man a cape. Please welcome to the show, legend Michael Voss.
hey, Bossy.
Good morning.
Good morning. We're just talking off air. I am actually farming out my services to different coffee shops at the moment around
Right.
Richmond and
Just
Hawthorn
security?
area.
Pull a bit of a
just
shift
little
on a
bit of
weekend?
security. So, just let you know I'm
Goodness
I'm up
knows
behind.
we need
People are
it.
now employing private security for their street, so
Yeah.
you could be roaming the street ready to do citizens' arrests at any time.
You're looking good, Bossy. What, are you still hitting the gym a fair bit?
Oh, I try to, but get in
Setting
early.
an
and
example for the
call-
players.
Call through early, and then get my work done. Unfortunately, when I turn up for work, though, I don't get another chance to do anything else.
No.
So unless it's done before, it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Do you get in the gym with the players? Because I feel like they'd
so-
be quite competitive.
Sometimes I do, but they're slightly different athletes the way I'm built. So they're a little bit more greyhoundish, even though they do have some size about them. But a little bit different. But I don't mind it. Like, it's about the only thing I actually do nowadays. I certainly can't run with them. So they beat me up anything out of a phone box. So I tend to stay away from that.
I mean, the game is different to when you played. Would you have preferred to be a player when you played or now?
Or wouldn't mind what they get paid now.
Yeah, seriously.
They certainly get looked after very, very well. It'll only become better, I'm sure. But I love the era. I can't complain.
Yeah.
I think any era you're playing, you don't take for granted. But it certainly is special what they have now, because the way the game is advertised, the participation, the crowds that you play in front of, how they build up every event, it does make it seem that little bit extra special.
You talk about the game being different. Thoughts on opening round?
Yeah, I haven't been a great fan of it. I mean, obviously, we have a huge shout out to people in Queensland at the moment. I've talked off air about got my family up there as well at the moment. So
they all okay?
Hope mum and dad and my uncles and cousins and the like are all okay. But so obviously your thoughts go to them straight away. But look, I tend to think it's something what makes us a little bit different is that we've got a national game, and I don't see why we don't advertise it launch it in every single state. And everyone's got their own concept. I guess my concept is probably to, if we were to play a game in every state. WA, there's two games we can play there. 2 games we can play in South Australia. 2 games we get to play in Queensland, New South Wales, and also launch it in Victoria. And we've got 10 Victorian teams. 8 could go travel to every single state, and we could have 2 games in every state. I think it's very unique for us in the national game that we can launch it Australia-wide.
And starting it with a bang, here in Victoria, there's none more traditional or bigger or better than the Tigers and the Blues.
Yeah.
Which is, by the way, round 1.
Yeah.
It comes around quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. And look, we always, obviously we took a position that we loved participating in what we did last year, but that's our game. We want to be able to launch. It's something really special. When I came here 3 years ago, all I was spoken about as a Carlton coach was you have to win round 1 because we hadn't won for 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh, no. So it'd been 10 years before we'd actually won against the I think that round 1 game. So,
I'm a Richmond fan, so I know.
So I was like, we don't care what you do. We don't care what you do. You got to just win round 1.
Mm.
And
Sets
so
the
we won
tone.
round 1, and they got to round 2, and we had to win the flag. So it changed very, very quickly, these expectations.
What's the mood looking like going into 2025? Is it the Blues year?
Really, really positive. No, we've got high hopes, like most clubs. I mean, it's a season of hope at what pre-season is designed to do, and you would have had a lot of AFL people and players and coaches sit in here and say we've had a positive pre-season, but it's in the doing now. Like, sort of the talk and speculation about where you're going to finish and what you're going to do.
There
It all
is
sort of finishes.
a lot of excitement around Carlton. Like, I feel like for the last few years, the Blues fans have really been up and about.
Yeah, it's been peak interest.
Yeah.
And it has its good and bad. But I don't think we'll ever complain about having 85,000 people in the stands.
It's amazing, isn't it?
They energise a stadium like nothing else. And in the last 3 years of being the coach of this club, I've participated in 2 or 3 games that have just been the loudest I've ever heard.
Yeah.
And
They
and
come
when
out in full force.
And
the
when
Blue
just for a
Jackets.
moment you take a second and you're at the MCG and it's the best stadium in the world and you can look around and the stadium's absolutely packed and you've got this noise that's just reverberating the ground. How can you not love
Mate,
that?
we were there yesterday and it was empty and we felt that.
Yeah, we walked out on the field, which you don't get to do very often unless you are an elite athlete or a football player or a rock star.
And that's not us.
And no, none of the above. But standing in the middle of the MCG and looking at that stadium, there is no place like it, is there?
No, and when I was younger, I was 17 and stood there for the first time when it was empty, and I have felt the same sort of
amazing. It's
aura,
like
and sort of thought, geez, one day I want to be here grand final day, being able to play, and I was lucky enough to be able
We
to
got
do
to
that,
do it a
which is
couple of
great.
times.
Hey, I was just sorry, we've got to take a quick break. But when we come back, we've got memberships to offload. The countdown is on for Carlton's first bounce of 2025. You can become a member today from as little as $12 a month. Visit membership.carltonfootyclub.com.au. But we've got some memberships to offload. Plus, how good's this? A VIP game experience, on-field experience. Are you calling in sick one day or something?
You can take over, no worries.
Right, okay. 13 24 10 to score those. We're on the air with Vossi this morning. We'll continue our chat next. This morning, it's Blue Baggers Day. The coach of Vossi is with us this morning.
Vossi, we were just talking before the break about Carlton, the energy, the passion that exudes from Carlton supporters. They are the genuine soap opera club in many respects. A couple of great players that we love watching. Sam Walsh, is he going to be okay to play next week?
Yeah, definitely. So he'll train over the next couple of sessions, but no, he's well and truly ready to go. So,
Fantastic. And then Big Charlie Curnow is another one that he's on a bit of a fitness cloud. Is he okay?
No, he has a couple of pretty important sessions
Yeah.
to get through before we decide what we do there. So, we'll wait and give him every single chance. I'd still say that he's more unlikely than likely and more ready to go for round 2. But, we haven't made that call yet. Who knows? He comes out today and trains really well over the next couple of days, then he could be right to go.
Oh, he's a crowd favourite. Also, Harry Mackay.
We have one of your team members
we've
joining
stolen him.
us on the show.
Very nice.
Harry Mackay, give us all the dirt.
What do we need to know? Is he high maintenance?
He's high maintenance, H. Look after him, go easy on him. No,
Yep.
you've got a good one there. You've got a really good one there.
We can hit him with all the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, get him to. He's got a beautiful little dog that he's.
We love dogs.
So, and I'm
big man with a small dog.
I know it sort of doesn't suit that well, but at the same time, it's a pretty cute dog.
Yeah.
So my kids absolutely love being able to nurse it and see it and
Cute.
talk about it all the time. So it must be cute. I haven't seen it, but
All right,
I'm told
that's
it's
good
pretty
chat.
good. Yeah.
We
man,
need,
little dog.
we need some
Yeah.
little tidbits to chat to him about. I'll
That'll
do
be
the
his
dog
intro.
chat.
That'll be-
Clint,
Yes.
you do the footy
Okay,
chat.
all right,
Jace,
all right. Just chat.
I'll read the credits.
Play the songs, Jason.
Hey, can you clear up a rumour for me?
Oh.
There was a rumour floating around that when they were signing you on at Carlton, that you flew in and you got shoved in the boot of a car and had to be snuck into the stadium or the club so
Get
no one
past the
saw
pesky
you.
media.
Is that
well,
true?
Yes, it is true. When I first arrived into the airport, with the media, obviously they find out that you're coming in. And, I nearly lost a camera guy because he was going backwards. And the escalators were going down, and he stepped onto the escalator and tripped backwards, and then fell down the stairs. And I'm like, I'm doing this interview and I'm checking on the guy, so it was quite comical. And then as I jumped into the car, obviously had the media chasing me to find out where the interview was going to be. And so then on the day, so they chased me all the way there. Then on the day, Brad Lloyd just said, look, it's Carlton and you're quite new here, and there'll be people out the front, mate. Like, I've got a really unusual request. Can you jump in the back of the boot?
They put you in the boot.
So I jumped in the boot, and at the back of Carlton, there's these speed humps at the back of Carlton. So I was not prepared. So I'm sort of sitting there driving along, sort of thinking, and then Brad's gone over the first bump. I've hit my head on the top. I think I've half knocked myself out with concussion. So I can't remember whether I got the job or not. I just turned up on Tuesday thinking I had it.
They had to give you the job.
So it was
bloody hell.
Similar scenes to us sneaking in here. Really.
Yeah, it is. It is actually.
What's it like as senior coach of the Carlton Footy Club, though? It must be a great honour.
It's an incredible honour. It's being a supporter as a young kid of Carlton and being able to sort of see the legends of the game. And then I got to admit, I've had kid-like, sort of moments where I've sort of seen Wayne Johnson and Wayne Harms and Kenny Hunter and
Did
sort
you
of all
grow
the
up
players.
barracking
I barracked for
Oh.
Carlton. My pop was a huge Carlton fan, so that's how I ended up a Carlton supporter. And I just loved watching all of them, so they're my idols. And then all of a sudden I'm sort of within the club and trying to be this professional coach and sort of, acting all serious and saying I've got a message and then my heroes are walking through the door. So it's like, and then I got the one photo I wanted, which I was in between Wayne Johnson and Kenny Hunter. And I was like, right, no matter what happens from here, I'm pretty happy. So
Life, mate.
What a nice moment.
Yeah,
How
that's
good.
cool. It was
Well,
pretty special for me.
I'd love to see the Blues win. I'd also love to be at that party on Lygon Street if they get through and win the premiership this year.
Hey, we get a lot of calls from Blue Baggers. Jenny and her son are on the line. Morning, Jenny.
Hello.
You're on the line with
that's
Vossi.
Andreas.
Any thoughts?
Yeah. Is Charlie Kerner going to play the first round?
Yeah, everyone keeps asking me that question. I'll let you know in about 3 days. So
Don't shut the kid down,
Okay.
Vossi.
Can't tell you right now. So
Maybe.
but see how we go.
Is Charlie Kerner your favourite player?
My favourite player is Adam Sard.
Oh.
Well, don't tell Charlie. Hey, just quickly on injuries and whether you play him or not. Has the mood changed after sort of what happened with Petrarca last year when he went back out and played?
No, I don't
I think
so.
everyone that was at the G that day was very surprised. He was
No,
back
I
up playing.
think it's such an unusual situation how that unfolded. So it's certainly not the norm. And, I think even if Melbourne look back on it, there's a heap of things they would do different, clearly.
Yeah.
But no, we're really lucky. I think from a football wide, AFL wide, we have access to some of the best doctors and best medical practice in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're making decisions all the time about players and their health and can they keep playing on and can't they? And, so they're making thousands of decisions all the time. So I don't suppose we're going to get 100% of them right, but I think our players are in great hands. Yeah, really good hands.
Well, mate, good luck for the year ahead.
Thank you.
And
Go the
cheers,
Blues.
supporters
Go the
always.
Blues,
So,
and
cheers coming in this morning.
No, appreciate it.
We can't wait to have Harry in here.
Big man, little dog.
Can't wait.
Thanks, Vossi.
Vossi.
See you later. Thanks again.
Our thoughts are with everyone up in
Yes.
Queensland. I've been checking in on my sisters.
Yes, I've
for
got the
Cyclone
in-laws
Watch.
up in Brisbane as well. Our thoughts are very much with everyone who are up there. A lot of people have left. A lot of people have had to go there to go and help loved ones and look after loved ones as well.
Schools are shut. Airport's shut. They're going to be closing the bridges if the winds keep kicking up.
It's scary. So, Clint, they're saying it might make landfall when? Saturday?
Varied reports, but maybe late Friday night, early Saturday morning now.
Which is terrifying if it's through the night.
Let's check in with Christina Hearn, friend of ours on this show. She's up there. She was actually up there with family, looking after family because she's a good girl, but she's also working for the Today Show. Herno, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Paint a bit of a picture. What's it like?
Yeah, look, I've grown up on the Sunshine Coast here in Caloundra, Shelley Beach, and look, the weather is calm at the moment. It's, very much the cliche calm before the storm. However, the surf is massive. For those that know the area around the Kings Beach area, I mean, that which is a popular swimming beach, the beach has almost been kind of eroded away. There's kind of like a cliff now that's there from where the surf has come up. So I haven't really seen big waves like this over a sustained period of time. So that's going to be a big concern.
That's scary.
First, and then, of course, when the cyclone hits.
I saw a shot earlier on the Today Show. They did like a chopper shot of the beach, and it didn't even look like there was much sand left.
Yeah.
No, it's a real problem, and also for those around the Golden Beach area, because Bribie Island normally provides a natural buffer, but the sea has broken through Bribie Island, so they're really concerned about Golden Beach. And there's been evacuations there already.
Christine, in times like this, obviously our leaders come out and do the best that they can. How is the communication from the Queensland government? Do people feel like they're being informed and they know what's happening?
Look, I have to say that the Queensland Premier, he's been on the TV pretty much 24/7. But you know what's been really lovely here? It's a small community in Shelley Beach. But even with me here, we've had so many neighbours come over, check on Mum, see if she needs anything moved. Has she got something? Does she want to stay with them over the cyclone? It's so lovely.
How's she doing?
Everybody, she's doing fine. She's actually really calm. I have to tell you that Queenslanders are laid back.
They are.
So they're kind of also got that attitude, or maybe it won't come. But
yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just been lovely.
So what have you had to do? Have you sandbagged? Like, what does your home look like?
Do you know what's done is I should have taken up the neighbours' offers to move stuff around the house. It turns out Mum's got lots of pot plants.
Oh, no.
Moving pot plants, just everything loose around the house. We're a bit up from the beach, the shoreline, so we haven't had to sandbag where we are, but they are down near the shoreline sandbagging. We just don't know. I've got our neighbours down just on the shoreline. I was talking to him yesterday, and he said they just don't know what the storm surge is going to be and if it's actually going to go into their house. It's an unknown.
Now, Christine, what is the mood like when you sit in a Today Show meeting and they go, right, everyone get the Kathmandus out. We're sending you all to go and stand in the rain and report on the storm.
I haven't actually packed the raincoat. So I didn't know. I came up last weekend. I didn't know this was going to happen, so I've had to raid Mum's wardrobe.
Oh, no.
Because there is no rain jacket.
Are you going to be out in your leopard print, Mum's leopard print rain jacket?
Is it true they're crossing to Carl on a longboard riding a wave? Like, he gets right in there, doesn't he?
He does. Well, at the moment, my only option is a purple Burberry trench coat.
Yeah, good on you, Mum.
So I'll be having to find something else.
Well, listen, you stay safe up there. We have been watching on the Today Show. It does look quite calm up in Queensland, which is also quite eerie. I know.
Have you got enough toilet paper? There's no toilet paper.
No, the toilet paper, water and eskies are nowhere to be found on the Sunshine Coast.
Got to keep the beer cold.
Well, you stay safe. We look forward to seeing you on the Today Show in your purple Burberry coat. Just write today on it in Texter.
Oh, yeah.
Get a Posca.
Thanks, guys.
Stay safe.
It is just gone 12 to 9. We'll keep you updated. Anything that comes into the Nova newsroom regarding the cyclone, we'll get it on the air. Hey, coming up next.
Last week, we chatted to a friend of mine, Anna, who is on that show,
Big Miracles
on Channel 9. She's got some exciting news, and we're going to catch up with her next.
Right across Melbourne, you are listening to Jason Lauren. A little bit of cloud around today. Tops of 25 we are going for. This is Nova. Good morning. Jace, Lauren, Clint's here as well. There was a moment on that Channel 9 show, Big Miracles, last night, where Anna received a phone call a lot of people wish for.
With best friends round for support, Anna is waiting to find out if she's pregnant.
Hello.
We've got the pregnancy results. You ready for this?
Yeah.
And you're pregnant.
Oh my God! I'm so
That's incredible. Her name is Anna. She's a good friend of yours, Lozzie, and she's been on the show before.
This was a huge thing for you to decide to become a mum on your own.
I didn't really have a choice, in my opinion, because of my age and my low AMH levels.
What's the process of finding a sperm donor?
I went from what I would do on a dating app.
Good luck for the future, mate.
Thank you.
Can we check in with you and see how it's going a little later?
Please.
So that chat was a little while ago. She joins us again this morning.
Hello, Anna.
Hello. How are you?
We are on Pop Watch. She's ready to pop.
About to give birth.
Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
How was it when you found out you'd fallen pregnant?
Amazing. It took a while.
Yeah, how many times? So you've got your eggs frozen, you get your sperm donor, they make an...
No, so it
hang
was
on, how does it work?
Eggs frozen.
What comes first, the egg or the sperm?
Froze my eggs when I was 37. Didn't use those. Then I did another egg retrieval.
Oh, you didn't use the frozen eggs?
No, they're still on ice. Haven't touched them.
Still got those?
So egg retrieval to create embryos with the sperm donor.
Yes.
Then I had to 2 more times.
Egg retrievals can be very emotional. We've had a couple of friends go through it and just not getting the amount of eggs that are
Well,
needed.
people go under, they wake up, they write it on your hand, don't you, when you wake
sometimes
up?
they write it on
What
your
do they do?
hand.
Sorry,
So you go under and they write on your hand how many eggs they've got. And heartbreakingly, for some people, they wake up and it's got 0 written on there.
Yeah. So I was lucky though, because it's also about the quality, not necessarily the number. People get caught up in the number. But I think I had 7 and then they got 2.
Yeah.
One time I think I had, 8 or something, and then there was 1. I don't know, it depends. But yeah, luckily I got pregnant from my 3rd embryo transfer.
Aww.
So what's it like when you hear the news or you get the news?
Take us to the moment.
It was like, this journey is finally over. It's like a weight's lifted off your shoulders.
Also, there'd be people that would be freaking out going, hang on, we're running out of funds here.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna come to an end.
You can run out of funds, you can run out of eggs, you can run... And I think as women, we just assume that I'm a woman and I'll fall pregnant. And that's not how it works.
That's not at all
for a
how
lot
it
of people.
I think blokes are a bit naive in that regard.
Totally.
We were when we started trying. We had
the
a hell of
quality
a
of the
time.
sperm. Yeah,
the first year, we lost 3 kids, and we were very naive going into it. You know, and
3 miscarriages.
Yeah, we went through 3 miscarriages, and you know what it's like. Your whole life is just talking about pregnancy.
Yeah.
And it got to a point for us that we're like, we need to go away on a holiday. We're not discussing it.
Yeah.
We're not talking about it, and just needed to mentally do a full reset.
Yeah.
And that's when you fell pregnant.
And then we came back and we weren't overthinking it and felt pregnant.
Can I tell you, I think my 40th actually had something to do with my pregnancy, because I was fully relaxed.
Yeah.
I had my 40th just before my 3rd embryo transfer.
Yes.
And I just partied and didn't think about anything, because I basically had a year of trying. Or over a year. And then I had my 40th. I'm like, I'm not thinking about IVF. I'm not thinking about anything.
Yep.
And then I had my embryo transfer like a month after my 40th and fell pregnant.
Amazing.
So I think it has a lot to do with how your body relaxes.
State of mind. And
This kid's going to come out wanting to party.
It will anyway, don't worry.
What's it been like, the pregnancy? How have you found
I am
it?
so lucky, Clint. Oh my God. I had no problems, no back pain, no thunder crotch.
What? What's thunder crotch?
I got that for all 3.
Was that her
What do you
kicking?
have?
You did this to me.
You've got no idea.
With thunder
I
crotch?
Bit of ointment.
It's when you get this stabbing pain in your vagina,
Oh.
and it's like a thunderbolt.
Oh,
Don't even have that.
like a zing.
Yeah, Lindy had it heaps.
Now, you mentioned Lindy. That's your best friend is Lindy Clem, and she is your birthing partner.
Yeah, she's one of my birthing partners.
She's been on this whole journey with you, Lindy, and your other girlfriend, Clary.
Yeah.
How many people you got in the room? You're doing a
I'd
grandstand.
like 6 actually, but I can only choose 2.
Should we bring
yeah.
will there be a camera crew?
Yeah.
There might be.
Yeah.
They'll all be on the show.
Yeah.
You due any day now?
Yeah, I'm due. I'm being induced in 2 weeks. Yeah.
You excited?
Very.
Can you believe it?
Nervous.
I demand you to go to the movies, go to lunches, go and do everything.
Do it now.
Yeah, now is the time.
Movies.
Just do anything.
Actually, I would like to
Do anything that
Been
is
shopping,
before all your
shopping
time
for
is taken.
all the goods.
Yeah,
everything's
yeah,
decked
yeah.
out, ready
Yeah.
to go.
Yep, it's all ready.
Did you do what Lauren and I did, where you build the cot outside the nursery and then realise it doesn't fit through the door frame? You have to undo it.
Did you do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did it too.
That's funny. I've got amazing. All my best friends' husbands have rallied around and
That's great.
done all the furniture, so that's cute.
Anna, what's your message as you sit here today to Melbourne Victorian women who might be contemplating doing something like this, if they can?
I would not have any qualms about it. I would jump into it before it's too late. if you're already thinking about it, it means that there's a reason why. So it's either because of your age, you're infertile, I don't know, you've had bad luck in relationships and you're at that later age in life, or maybe you're young and you've got endometriosis, is that how you say it?
Yep.
And you've been told your chances of having a kid are really low. Just do it. Just look into it, because you'll regret it if you don't, because you could miss out on having a kid. So my biggest advice is just to don't overthink it. Just jump into it.
And for women who are thinking about going into this alone, what are the key things that they need? Obviously, you need a lot of support.
Oh, yeah. Support is number one. And I know it's really easy to say, but just you can't overthink it, because I've been set up with friends of friends that are doing it alone, and they have a million questions, and their questions do my head in. It's like, but then what happens when they're older, and then they're going to ask who the dad
is there? Like you're sort of the master of your own destiny.
Correct.
You're the parent, right?
Correct. Look, they're fair enough questions, but to me, it's you deal with that when the time comes. That's all in the future, when the child's born or when they're older. So just dive into it and then make the decisions as you
with
go.
an open mind.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. We're so excited for you.
Thanks,
I know
love.
I've watched your journey over the last couple of years, and it has been a roller coaster, which many men and women out there listening to this right now would be experiencing at the moment. So I'm thrilled for you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks for
It's
having
so
me,
exciting.
Enjoy the baby bubble. That's what I call it. Just when they first come
look,
along.
we're
it's
all
just,
emotional.
I know. It's just, I
so
can't-
beautiful.
It's like I was that person going into it going, what do you mean you can just fall in love with someone straight away? And you can't describe it. You know?
with the child. Yeah.
Yeah. Not with the doctor. Jesus Christ.
No, I've known you for long enough. You don't just fall in love.
That's very hard for me.
Do you get like a glass of champagne straight after?
Surely. With
Just
Lindy and Clary in the birthing suite, they'll be drinking champagne during the birth.
Oh,
We had
no,
a-
I'm
we had a-
questioning whether or not I should have.
We had a mini bar in our
I've got one too. No, I think I've got one too.
How good. Congratulations.
Thanks.
You can follow Anna's journey, Big Miracles, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on Channel 9 and 9 Now. That's it. We are about to get out of here. We mentioned earlier, though, thoughts with everyone up in Queensland. We'll keep you updated on Nova 100 with any breaking news regarding the cyclone.
We will. It's it's some pretty scary conditions up there. I've got my in-laws up there. I've been chatting to them. Their houses are all taped up and boarded up and sandbagged, and our thoughts are very much with those in Queensland and northern New South Wales as well. A lot of my friends up in Byron, where those terrible floods were just a couple of years ago. We're thinking of you all up there. So please stay safe and check in on your loved ones.
Question. You're a journalist.
Yes.
Do you have a go bag?
Yes. Yeah.
You know what a go bag is?
It's time to go.
Well, for us,
Like when you're having a baby. You have a go bag ready for the hospital.
Go bag for a hospital.
Well, for us, it's got more fire gear in it, but it sits just under the desk.
At work?
Yep.
But what about
Do you
if
want me
you
to
get
bring in the go bag?
What about if you're at home and you
Don't
get
you
called
report on the football?
Yeah.
What are you doing with the
I
fireman's
host the
outfit?
Weekend Today show.
He gets his fireman's
The
outfit for if he
all-conquering
gets a
Weekend
go
Today
call
show.
up for a hens
What
party.
happens if you're at home, though, with
I'm
the
there.
dog and you get the call to say go? You've got to go to
I've
work to
got
get the go
via
bag.
Docklands.
Well, shouldn't you keep it in the car?
Probably. Probably.
You're right.
How many times have you had to wear the fire outfit?
Quite a few, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you
As a
look
young
in it?
reporter, I look very good. Don't wear anything underneath it. But
I said, no, he'll get a call up to a hens party on the way. Look out.
Thank you for being a friend.
That is it.
What are you doing today, Lauren?
Me,
Yeah.
I am off to Channel 9 to speak at an International Women's
Oh,
Day
you
event.
are too.
I am.
Fantastic.
you
Very
like-
hard-hitting questions, I'm sure.
Oh.
Would you like me to come?
Power to the sisters.
Bit of support?
Don't
Well, no,
you
that would
dare
defeat
come.
the purpose.
Okay, all
No,
right.
anyone is welcome.
It is.
Yeah.
It is International Women's Day on
I
Saturday.
am strong.
Don't.
Strong.
Are you taking the piss out of
invincible.
International Women's Day?
No, I'm just empowering you.
Sing it.
ahead of the- I am woman.
Maybe we can come and do a little duet.
No, thank you. Oh, I've brought B1 and B2 with me just to really talk about the prevalent issues that women face in 2025. Here they are in their fireman's outfit.
Look at what I have to deal with.
Yeah. What about these two?
Have a great...
Pay parity, forget about it. I should get paid 3 times as much as you two for putting up with you both.
Have a great day, Rob. We'll see you
Enjoy it.
tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100. Follow them on socials.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Blair Athol or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.